so hot. Hey, what's up, Rachel? Okay, so it's kind of decently late right now, and I hope I'm not waking anybody up, but this is kind of gonna go to waste because I'm just gonna wash it off. So I might as well just put it in a video. Anyways, first things first. Wow, did not expect to see your hair so incredibly changed. Not that it's a bad thing at all, because I really, really like it. I think you've got kind of like a Jennifer Lawrence thing going on, so yeah. But it was a shock to me, and I knew something was different, like in that first bit. I was like, she changed her hair. There's something, I don't see a little bun in the back. There's something there. I knew. See, I know you. But anyways, I like it. I hope you like it, because I guess there's nothing you can do about it if you didn't, but just know that I think you look beautiful. Any way you look beautiful, but you are. Yeah, you know, I do pride myself in being like my grandfather. I get reminded of it daily. Not that it's a bad thing. Certainly not. He's a nice man. He's just so silly. He's just like me, which in some cases it's okay, but one thing we have in common that my parents think is particularly funny is that neither of us really understand very straightforward jokes. And we'll just sit there not really responsive to the joke. We'll be like, I don't get it. And they're like, oh, Jajo. Thanks, guys, you know, because I really don't get it. I have a logical mind here, thank you very much. Don't worry, I like being an old man, so I don't mind you calling me an old man. Like you said, it's kind of endearing. Yeah. And your video was so good. Like, I'm impressed. I went on a rant in my last video about quality. Nobody cares about quality, but you know what? That was a quality-ass video you made last week. I applaud you. Round. All around applause. Shut up. So I guess I should get into explaining what happened. Literally just not even half an hour ago. It is a story worth hearing, but I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, so basically the college has something going on where they have a play that is just for kids. It's like a student play, I don't know. So probably kids from like, I'd say ages like 5 to 17 are in this play. And it's Seussical Jr., so it's just Dr. Seuss. Meh. So that's what I did just now. I just went to Seussical Jr. And part of the reason I went was because I like theater and I wanted to see what the inside of the theater looked like, and I want to see, you know, how the kids perform, because I've never really actually seen like a little kid performance. It was how I expected it would be. Not the greatest, but still impressive for their age, so I applaud them. But another reason I went is because I might slightly, maybe a little tiny bit, have a slight interest in the assistant director of the show. Student director, or assistant director, whatever, is the ginger guy that I showed you, Greg. And I just thought that if I went to this show and, you know, he like were to happen to see me there sitting in his show among all the parents and the grandparents and the kids that were watching their family on stage, maybe he would just have this like realization that like this girl went out of her way just to see me, my show, you know, and just fall in love with me right there. But that didn't really happen, because that doesn't happen generally. Sucks, but it's true. My life cannot be a movie. So what did I do? I took matters into my own hands. Because that's just, yeah. And I waited after the show. The show was over after an hour and a half. It was a very short show. And I waited outside. And I thought, well, maybe he'll just come out and, you know, see people. But he wasn't coming out of the room. So instead of giving up, I went closer to the room. And closer. And I sat down. And then I stood up and came closer and leaned against the wall. And I probably waited for a good 10-15 minutes. Just standing around watching everybody leave, and everyone's kind of like, who is this chick? What is she doing here? I was probably giving off the impression that I was waiting for a sibling or something to come out, but oh no. Oh no. What happened is there was one little blip of a line that went to the Grinch in the show, but nobody really got the part because it was just like a tiny little run across the stage line. So he did it, and I'm pretty sure I knew when he, like, it was the ginger hair that caught me. I was just like, hey, that's you. But when I like looked into the room, he still had his makeup and his hair spiked a little bit, and I couldn't recognize him at first, and I was like, is that him? That'd be so weird if it wasn't him. And I just walked up and been like, hey, because he wouldn't know who I was. He probably still doesn't know who I am. Ugh. Anyways, I, like an idiot, just stood in the doorway kind of like, it's probably not as bad as I'm making it seem, but that's how I felt in the moment. I was just not sure if I was doing the right thing by waiting for him and talking to him. But you know what? I've learned through the years that if you wait for things to happen, they won't. You have to go in there and you have to take it for yourself. So that's what I did. So he sees me. He's just like, can I help you? And I was like, hi, yeah, I was actually just looking for you. I was just gonna say congratulations. And he's like, for what? I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? For what? For playing the trombone. Like, really? That's not a trombone, by the way. I'm stupid. I said, for the show, congratulations, you know, your assistant director was a big success, congratulations. And he's like, oh yeah, hey, thanks for my one line, hey, and he starts going off, and we're just kind of chatting a bit, and I was like, well, have a good night, good luck tomorrow with the show, okay, bye. And like, what even happened? I don't even know. I don't know if I should feel really good that I talked to him or really terrible that I talked to him. Ugh. Anyways, it happened. So I tried adding him on Facebook, but it said he wasn't active for like however many months. So I was like, well, he's probably not going to log on and add me as a friend. And even if he did, he's probably not going to be on enough for me to be able to talk to him. So whatever. So I don't know what to do. Like, I mean, I don't have, like, strong feelings for him, obviously. I barely know the guy. But it's just, the things that I do know about him are really awesome. And I feel like if I were to take the time to get to know him better, we can maybe make something of it. He seemed very outgoing when I met him. He might have been nervous because I'm just so goddamn pretty. Oh, I should not be saying these things. But no, he was just happy. I guess he's probably hyped up after the show. I'm always hyped up after shows too, but I don't know. There's also another guy named Garrett. He was one of the first guys that I met as well. He lives with my friend Dusty, who drives me to Edmonton because he goes that way. And yeah, this Garrett guy, he's alright. Look, I mean, he's attractive. He's not really my type, I don't think. He texts me every day, like without fail, literally every day, and he's always saying the same thing, like, I'm bored, I've got nothing to do. And I'm always like, dude, like, I'm not your mother, I'm not gonna entertain you, like, go do something, jeez. If you're so bored, there are many things for you to do. And then just yesterday he texted me and he's like, do you have hot chocolate and toast and margarine? And I'm like, yeah, why? And he's like, 'cause I want some. I'm like, excuse me? What? Like, I didn't get it. What? You expect me to feed you now? Like, okay, yeah, he's always complaining about not being able to cook because there's no room to cook. But I am not cooking for you. Even if it is just toast, okay? Go buy your own damn toast. Or ask your roommates for toast. I'm sure somebody has bread in the house. Like, you have to ask me. I don't even live with you. Buddy, really. I haven't been having the best luck with boys, so I might just give up on them altogether. Granted, it has been 2 years now since I haven't had a crush on someone. With good explanation, right? Because the whole past thing with the whole boys and crushes and just, it's wrong. I mean, it's taught me a lot about myself, given me a lot of, you know, power to just go it alone. But it's always a consistent reminder of it's just not worth the time. So I might just die alone. But I'm okay with that, because I'd rather die alone than die next to some idiot that can't even make toast for himself. So yeah, as you can see, my hair is fading pretty fast. I guess it was semi-permanent dye, so it's not going to last very long, but I still like it. It's got a little blue-ish tinge to it. Makes me kind of edgy looking a little bit. Yeah. I really enjoyed spending all that time with you when we had that sleepover. Staying up for like 12 hours straight. My kind of night. Maybe next time we can watch the second season of American Horror Story, because God knows I need to see that. Perhaps not for the first time with you there. Perhaps I'll need to watch it in advance so that I can explain it to you later. But anyways, I don't mind your questions. It gives me self-confidence that I'm actually able to explain things to someone. Because nobody cares, really. I'll be watching The Vampire Diaries and I'm like, so like this person and they're like, I don't care. I'm like, you better care, you're watching it and you don't know what these characters are doing. Hope midterms are going okay for you. They're okay for me. Like, they've been okay. They're not over bleh. It's just, I'd rather not, but wouldn't everyone, I guess? So I can't complain. You beautiful, beautiful lesbian soccer mom. I love that. No, seriously, I love your hair. Do not feel bad. I love it. Big hugs to everybody. And I wish you many nights of not hearing the two lovebirds next door. Because I know how that probably is annoying after a while. Peace.